So, I am in Toronto, Canada, and I have a prophecy for 2025. The energy I'm getting in Toronto, Canada right now is Trudeau is not going to be re-elected. Donald Trump is going to fulfill his term, and also Donald Trump is going to be the longest president because he's going to go to 2028 as well. So Donald Trump definitely is going to do a third term. So yes, Donald Trump for this year, 2025 and 2028. Yeah, England, because England is going to come under money problem, financial problem, on the way of chaos. So problem in England and changes again. And if you keep on changing all of these prime minister, you can see it is a problem. So yes, new prime minister in England again.
Welcome back to the channel, my people. So we get an early 2025 prophecy from the spiritual king RTBoss. You understand? That's my people, and it seems like a good look, but it's like a good look. You understand? The reason why I say it seems like it's a good look, but it's not a good look. The way he deliver like calm. You understand? So remember, said this man come out and say Donald Trump for president. You understand, my people? And when him come out and say Donald Trump for president, nobody on the face of earth never have no idea said Donald Trump was gonna came back and run for president. You understand, the people? I remember said Donald Trump was going through in court business, and whole heap of allegation was bring forward and go through court proceedings. So, and I think the may have a rule I say if you have in certain criminal investigation you can't run for president and so. But yes, still today Donald Trump is president, and he made a lot of prediction over the past. I'm talking about from
2020, 2021 to 2023 to 2024.
The Queen of England will pass soon and so on. That came through. The scandal on the Canada Prime Minister that come to pass and is making a lot of updates. So the people, we are going forward now in the 2025 prophecy. You understand? The 2025 prophecy including China, Russia, and you understand? Yeah, my people. So a lot of them, I remember on top of our head, so but we jump in it and be a witness before it happen, because we over here at what's trending JA, we know anything this man say, it come true. But one of the prophecy we still look for, what we hear from 2023 was supposed to happen this year, and it come to pass as yet. That is the war. The people them have raised up against the government in China. Yes, my people, still hear my debate on that, and once you hear my debate on it over and over, you understand it's gonna happen. Same thing with the Biden situation, when I say Biden won't fulfill his term, and the last minute Biden did not fulfill his term. You understand, my people? So we jump in on the video. Remember, one trending TV, what's trending JA, and we carry the latest bagga and mix up. I'm out.
A house crisis in Canada. People can't find houses. Are sensing a scandal in Canada with Trudeau. Also with Toronto. I love Toronto, and I am in Toronto now visiting, but I have to tell you that I'm not seeing Trudeau. I'm seeing changes in Toronto. I'm seeing scandal on Trudeau, and I am seeing the Liberal Party no longer be in power. I'm seeing Conservative. So there will be changes 2025 and an early election in Toronto, Canada. Let me show you something. Canada is very beautiful, but Canada need a change right now. Come, video this right here. 2025, this will be for Conservative, new party. Do you have a party named Conservative in Canada?
Yeah.
Alright, victory. 2025, prophecy.
Hey RT,
Hey.
we're in November 2024. What do you think is going to happen for Donald Trump 2025?
Alright. First of all, 2025, Donald Trump assassin again. There will be a attempt on him life again. This time it go hit him, but he go bounce back. But yeah, look at negative energy there, they're going to eat off for Donald Trump again.
So with that being said, do you think Donald Trump is going to fulfill his term?
Yes, Donald Trump is going to fulfill his term, and also Donald Trump is going to be the longest president because he's going to go to 2028 as well. So Donald Trump definitely is going to do a third term. So yes, Donald Trump for this year, 2025 and 2028. Yeah.
Wow. So, what do you think about Donald Trump and Elon Musk?
Oh Lord. First of all, let me tell you the good part and the bad part first. So Donald Trump and Elon Musk are going to work good, wherein Elon Musk are going to come with some new technology to back up the defense, the military. So I'm going to come with good ideas and I'm going to have military energy. So basically, Elon Musk are going to put the American military on a high level, you know, bring back the military. So yeah, them are going to work good, but them are going to fall out. So not within all the presidency for Donald Trump, Elon Musk will be around, but they are going to work good for a while, but they are going to fall out.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the immigration situation?
Well, it will be deportation, and I've been saying that from long time, you know, before Donald Trump comes. So it will be deportation, it's going to be protests, a lot of people are going to feel bad in America, but eventually Donald Trump deportation agenda will go work because Europe, France, and all of these countries, Canada, England, everybody will follow after Donald Trump new immigration policy. So yes, it's going to work, and a lot of people is going to be deported, and people going to separate it from them family when Donald Trump come in. So we're talking about February, March. It's crazy.
Okay, so a lot of things to look forward to then.
Yeah. And another thing I want to say with Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump is going to bring back the Christianity back in America, replace back Christianity, and he's going to have a good strength to Israel. So Israel and Donald Trump is going to have a ban with all of them land where Israel is fighting now will become Israel. So eventually Donald Trump will strengthen Israel, as you should know, and Israel will be victorious, and change of regime in Iran. But these things are going forward under Donald Trump as he leading. Any other question?
I think you've answered all of them so far.
No, more about this video for 20.
Financial Advisor RT. We're still in November 2024. What do you see in 2025 for England?
Alright. 2025 in England, the present Prime Minister of England now will have to go. There will be a new Prime Minister of England. England, to me, in the spiritual realms, like the Queen Elizabeth has gone with England, because England is going to come under money problem, financial problem, on the way of chaos. So problem in England and changes again. And if you keep on changing all of these Prime Minister, you can see it is a problem. So yes, new Prime Minister in England again.
Okay. And do you think the war between Russia and Ukraine will come to a ceasefire?
Well, President Donald Trump said 24 hours, but I would say 24 months. No, I'm not seeing that war right now. President Trump talk is not going to deliver that strong, because I'm seeing more chaos. I see more expanding of what is going on in Russia and Ukraine. I'm not seeing a nuclear. I see chemical. I even also see the chemical plant, you know, some explosion, might have some chemical leak from the chemical plant. So it's going to be a lot of confusion with Russia, and he says it's going to take a long while for President Trump to do something about it. Next thing I also want you guys to know, with Russia and Ukraine, again, this nuclear, this, what you call it, bomb and missile, and you know, these new technology things where you see Russia deal with. So the moral of the story is Russia is going to constantly fire the missile, do everything they can, and the end of the day is Donald Trump going to come to a solution wherein everybody sees it in the news already, wherein Russia are going to get where them forget, and then Ukraine are get where them forget. But the bad thing I see for Europe is President Trump is going to pull out the troops. So there's going to be a little dismantling of NATO, where Donald Trump is going to, you know, bring in the US troop from over Europe. So little changes, but he will not dismantle the NATO, but changes in the NATO. So this is going to be a long war and a long confusion with Ukraine. Donald Trump in his first 2 years is going to struggle with it.
Okay, so there won't be any world wars.
I'm not going to. Alright. When I look in the spiritual realms, I see war, as you see, these rumors as war and confusion. But what I think you want to ask me, since Russia is giving the problem, if Putin is going to lead us in world war, and no, I'm not seeing this president, Russia Putin, leading us in world war, even though I talk all of these things. So that's why I'm not really worried about the nuclear world war, because it's another president after Russia. Me see that I got happen with, because somehow President Putin soon pass. So me not really see him lead us in a world war, but me see him with him confusion and negativity. But he's not the Russian president who's going to lead us in world war. And funny enough, I want to say this. Let me go to China. There will be chaos in China, wherein the people of China is going to rebel and even ask the president to go. So there will be a lot of chaos in China. In other words, in conflict, in the country conflict, where the people want to get the government, civil unrest, they want to get the government out. So plus, you see, China want to attack Taiwan, which is China will go for Taiwan. So it's going to be a lot of rebellious with the people and be chaos. So I feel like I'm not really looking at the world war right now, because if I'm saying I'm not seeing Putin leading us in world war, but he's going to continue with him chaos. And if I'm saying I see the Chinese government have an inborn conflict in their own country, so me really not see a world war for 2025 right now. That is what I'm saying. But make we see how it go for 2026 right now. But me not see it now. And I'm not saying I'm seeing it in 2026, but for the rest of the energy, I'm not sense no world war. But me sense the fight and the bomb and all of them something there. And Donald Trump will drop some bomb, and yes, he might go hard on Iran, and yes, the turf war, oh Lord, the turf war where Donald Trump are coming with also gonna cause problem with most of the country them, but it gonna work out. But the biggest problem with the turf war is the US versus Mexico. Yeah, that immigration and something there. You have any more questions for me?
Yes, can you go into further details about the US and Mexico turf war?
The US and Mexico turf war is have something to do with the immigration, and they are gonna act tough on Donald Trump, and Donald Trump are gonna act tough on them. So both Donald Trump are gonna get where he want. But there's gonna be a back and forth with Mexico and Donald Trump with this whole wall thing. But Donald Trump are gonna be victorious, because remember, no, Donald Trump mission in the first term, no way, me no know how you call it, the second term, is to change the Republican Party. So right now, the Republican Party is fully under Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is going to rewrite the book. What you call it? Project 2025 or whatever you call it. So yes, Democrat get a juke in them eye for now. So that's where I see it.
Okay.
Any other question?
Well, thank you. You've been very supportive.
These are all my prophecy for 2025. Me no mention nothing about Jamaica yet. Big up on yourself, Jamaican people. Me not ready for talk. We don't love cuss people too much. Me I watch the election do. 2025 prophecy. I'm out.
Stay tuned.
What's trending, JA at the real TV? You don't know RTBoss said that in a real life. Remember we rich, royal family. Keep on watch. What's trending, JA in a real life prosperity thing.